Well, Gaffer, a quite incredible finish to the game. Have you managed to compose yourself yet and reflect on what you've just seen?
Yeah, just about. I mean, the only thing I know that this group's got is character and togetherness. And the way the boys battled on throughout that game. In the first half, there's some really difficult moments in that first half, and tactically I got that wrong. First half I was asking a few players to do things that we weren't used to. Then second half coming out, we changed the shape. We brought on some really good subs, and the second half performance was exceptional. To go down 3-2 after just equalising, I think again just shows that character and that togetherness of the group. And it's a really special group in there. We've had that from day one since we've come in. 5 defeats in a row. The group is still very positive. They're still very hungry. They still want to do really well. And I think the performances in the last couple of cup games especially have showed that we're making good strides forward again. And today, magnificent. The subs that came on made a difference, and I couldn't be more proud of the boys, and also more proud of the fans. The way they kept with us, which they have done through all the difficult periods at the moment. That wins certainly for them.
Yeah, and that second half, that result was nothing short than what we deserved, given the fact that they've kept going for you at 3-2 down. They've kept going to get themselves back in the game, but then the thought quickly switches to, we can go and win this.
Absolutely, 100%, and all the changes that we make are very positive. Even on Tuesday night against Blackburn with 10-15 minutes to go, we changed our shape and we went for the win. Going to a diamond in that formation there, and then today the changes were very positive. The subs that came on were very positive, and I knew after 60 minutes that the game would be very open. Swansea are a fantastic football team, but that allowed our flair players then to come on and express themselves, which they certainly did. And again, listen, it's a brilliant day, and just really, really proud.
Danny, you spoke about tactically how that first half was different to the second, but in terms of the application, it looked like they were right up just to get in the faces of Swansea, to press hard up the pitch. They hunted in packs. Was that the main difference between the first and second half?
Obviously, we changed the shape. Tactically we were different. We were more. We took a little bit more risk. But again, first half. Tactically, yes, I certainly got it wrong, and that was nothing to do with the boys. That was my fault. But we got it right second half, and that's what football's all about. You live and die by your decisions. And this second half today showed that this football club are moving in the right direction. We've got fantastic fans, we've got fantastic players who, if they're on loan, if they're young, if they're old, it doesn't matter. Everyone's heading in the right direction, and the most important thing is for me that we get that connection with this magnificent Birmingham City fan base.
Yeah, absolutely. You've already mentioned it a little bit, but the role of the substitutes today, Manny Longilo coming on and having an impact, Janino Bakuna finding Tahith Chong, Lucas Jukovic scoring, it goes to show, you've spoken about it before, but they're all needed in there.
Of course, it's about the squad. It's about the squad, about the starters who start the game, and it's about the finishers who come on. And it's all about the squad from day one. I've said that. We're only as strong as the squad, not the starting 11, who are the 11 that start. And again, there's some disappointing faces, of course, to be on the bench. But I tell you what, when they come on, they can't wait to put things right. And again, we're lucky we've got a real good special group of players.
Yeah, and again, they would have been questioned over the last few weeks, that dressing room and the players in it. But have they answered a few questions in terms of the character and the spirit and the fight that you can never question in there?
I don't know. In my opinion, the lads have still fought and scrapped in every game we've played. We were disappointed at Bristol, and I think that's the only game we've really let ourselves down. I've said the Championship, you're going to get a lot of difficult moments. Now 5 defeats in a row, that could have easily been 3 defeats, a couple of draws, but that makes it a lot worse, and there's a lot more pressure on when there are 5 defeats in a row. But the character and the way they just carried on doing what they do today, we got our just rewards.
Has today got to be the catalyst now? You've broken that run. Now it has to be a case of building on from this now.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I certainly hope so. And there's not a better game next week than a local derby with West Brom. And again, as long as we're competitive and we show that fighting spirit, let's see where it takes us.
You've got a pretty good view of that away end to your left-hand side in the second half. What were the scenes like when that goal went in? Because it looked like pandemonium from where we were.
Yeah, there was. Listen, and that's what football's all about. It's an emotional sport. It's it's a fantastic game. You know, we're down at half time. You know, there's a few doubters, I'm sure, about the group and whatnot. But you know, football's funny. You know, we needed a win like that today to really get us going again, I think. And you know, whatever happens going forward now, I think we've just shown that we're together, and that connection is massive with the players and the fans. And you know, every time we go onto that football pitch, we want to do well for them fans. And you know, we'll continue doing that.
Do you need to lie down now after that one, because it looked agonising just having to watch it?
Yeah, of course, yeah, but we'll go again. You know, we've got to prepare now for a great game coming up next Friday. And listen, it's good.
A few more greys in there tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. But I couldn't be more prouder to be manager of this football club. And today was a real special day.
Well done, Gaffer.
Thank you.